People who do not believe that Jesus was the Son of God cannot argue that Jesus walked on this earth. Believing in him, not that Jesus was just a baby, not that Jesus just walked the earth. People who do not believe that Jesus was the Son of God cannot argue that Jesus walked on this earth. They can't argue because there's so many history books of people who weren't even Christians who wrote about this man Jesus who caused chaos in Israel because he claimed to be the Son of God. So they wrote about it. So nobody argues that he lived. What they do argue is that he was the Son of God. They say, yes, he lived, and he was a good teacher, but he wasn't the Son of God. I would push back on that. Because Jesus was saying that he was from heaven. He was saying that he is the Son of God. Even further than that, in John 10, verse 30, he says, me and God are one. Now, you cannot just be a good teacher and a liar. You can't. You're either a good teacher because you're telling the truth, or you're a liar and you need to be locked up. It's one or the other. And Jesus said this. He goes, I have come, and if you believe in me, if you are dedicating your life to me, you will have everlasting life. Now, here's the deal. In order for him to do that for you and I, two things have to be in place. Number one is a tremendous amount of forgiveness towards you and I. And number two, there has to be a willingness for sacrifice. Sacrifice on God's part and sacrifice on your and I part, or our part. That's probably a better way of saying our part. Let me talk about forgiveness. C.S. Lewis said that everyone agrees that forgiveness is a good idea until they have to do it. Forgiveness is a fascinating thing because sometimes it's a process. It's a decision to begin the process. But without forgiveness, there cannot be a genuine relationship with God, even if the only grace you have, the only power you have, is to begin the process.